Welcome back to the Tax Free Millionaire Blueprint. And on this channel, we give you real examples of real people so that you can learn from these amazing people and individuals how to basically set up your business, what happens with taxes, and so much more. So, today we are talking about Rihanna, megastar Rihanna, superstar Rihanna. So, we're talking about her $1 billion empire. Rihanna burst onto the scene and was like no one else. And so people followed her path and wanted to know exactly what she was doing. And as that happened, as her career took off, she became a $1 billion empire. So Rihanna didn't just become rich from music, she became a billionaire by building a business empire. But here's what most people don't think about: the taxes, the structure, and the strategy behind her money. Because making millions is one thing, but keeping it and turning it into a billion, that's a different game. So Rihanna started as a global music icon. Hits, tours, endorsements. She was already making millions, but she didn't stop there. She transitioned from being just an artist to becoming an owner. And that's where everything changed for Rihanna. So let's talk about how she really built wealth. So, Rihanna, everyone knows her as a musician, right? But she launched Fenty Beauty, launched with inclusivity at the center, massive global success, and $1 billion valuation. Savage X Fenty, subscription based model, recurring revenue, strong brand identity. LVMH partnership, strategic backing, global distribution power. She didn't just create products, she built scalable brands. So, this is how Rihanna really turned her music career into an empire. She built scalable brands. So, most people think celebrities get rich from fame, but real wealth comes from ownership, equity, licensing, and brand control. Rihanna owns significant stake in her businesses. That means she doesn't just earn, Rihanna profits long term. So now let's talk about what most people ignore when it comes to money. Most people ignore taxes. At Rihanna's level, tax strategy is everything. Business structures, she likely operates through multiple entities, corporations, different ventures, which allows for Rihanna to have income separation, liability protection, and strategic tax planning. International tax positioning. Rihanna has global income streams. This means different tax jurisdictions, potential use of favorable tax locations, strategic residency planning. This is how high earners legally reduce tax exposure. Write offs and business expenses at that level. Major deductions can include marketing campaigns, staff and management, travel and branding, production, and development. These reducible taxable incomes significantly. These reduce taxable incomes significantly. So Rihanna is able to use smart tax strategies even with global distribution. Let's talk about income timing and distribution. So instead of taking all income personally, income can stay paid in corporations, paid out strategically, managed across years. That's how you control taxes instead of reacting to them. Like most people react to taxes when tax season comes. That's a no-no. You actually have to control your taxes before the tax season and not be reactive when it comes to taxes. So let's talk about the ups and the downs really quick. Let's have a reality check with this because even billion-dollar brands have challenges. Product launches that don't perform, market competition, high operational costs. So there are some things that will be have to be considered, let's say, with an income as big as Rihanna's. Brand reputation risk. And from a tax perspective, you have to look at this. High income equal high scrutiny, complex filings, constant compliance. Wealth at that level requires a team of experts. So the real lesson is here. This is what Rihanna did differently. She turned her fame into business, business into ownership, and ownership into wealth. That's the blueprint. So if you're making money right now, whether it's through a business, real estate, or even social media, you need to start thinking like this because the income alone won't make you wealthy. The strategy will. So if you learned something from this video or you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button. If you have someone that you're interested in me discussing, please comment and also comment, what you like about this video. I have so much more information for this channel. I want to make this your channel where you go to and understand how taxes work on a experience level, so you get to actually hear what people have done and also get strategies that work in the average person's life as well as celebrities. So if you want to learn how to structure your income, reduce your taxes legally, and build real long-term wealth, make sure you subscribe and also check out my tax-free blueprint in the link that can get you started. Also, we have an ultimate tax toolkit for entrepreneurs that gives you everything that you need to grow as an entrepreneur and to understand some of these things that I actually talk about with celebrities that you can implement as well. So at the end of the day, we know it's not about how much money you make, it's about how much you keep. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.